Hi, everybody. I forgot that I was having a live. Hang on one second. Okay, here I am. Sorry. I was just so busy doing things that I totally forgot. And here it is, 8:05, and I'm just getting started. So let me pull my laptop closer. I have Lady says I said I'm live, and she says better than dead. It cracks me up on Facebook. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Be right back. All right, everybody. I sometimes it takes me a while, but nobody's here watching anyway. So anyway, here I am back from my Friday, and Jasper was just here because I started talking. And he's like, "Oh, hi, Jas, how you doing? Go lay down, Jasper." Go. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody and kind of give you an update. Here we have the printout of Merry Christmas, Mr. Darcy. It's obviously 8.5 by 11, so it's not like it's formatted. It'll be much bigger when it's formatted. It will be much more pages. Anyway, so I'm going through and doing my last check. I worked really hard on this the last couple of weeks, to the exclusion of everything else, like everything else. Like I have to clean the carpet tomorrow because dogs, you know. Anyway, I've left it go for like 3 days because I've been frantic to get this thing done. Anyway, I still have to finish edits. I have to finish the cover. I've got a decent start on the cover. Well, sort of got a decent start on the cover. I think I got the couple cut out from the background. Hi, Leanie, how you doing? And I have to color the dress, and then I can do, but I think I have like the basic thing and I have the background in there. I just have to put the couple in there because I forgot to color the dress. I have to write a blurb. So I might put this on pre-order because until I get it ready. I kind of hate to do that without having a final version, but I might. I don't know. I started posting at Darcy and Lizzie today, so you can read the first 4 chapters there if you didn't see it in the if you did not see it on my blog, then you can read it on Darcy and Lizzie. Or if you're not a patron, if you're a Patreon patron, then you got to read it. I should go post the last for them early, but then they won't have anything next week. So I don't know what I'm doing. Jeez, I'm just like winging it. Okay. But anyway, I might do a pre-order. Christmas is coming up like in 4 days, 5 days. So I don't know. I'd kind of like to publish on 12/26, but I think which is, the day after Christmas, Boxing Day. But, I think there's a minimum number of days, so I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't decided yet. I make a decision. Jeez. I did work on some professional development. I did 4 more lessons in the Facebook ads class, and I listened to 2 more Joanna Penn podcasts. It was very interesting, especially the one. I've started working on a story because I was supposed to do 2 stories and have one that's just Patreon. Well, I've got that one. I started working on that one today. So I'm still going to have another story to write. I don't know. I can see me trying to write 4 stories. Okay. But the race, because I really want to do Friday's race to the weekend, which is 500 words of a race story. I really want to do that, but I'm going to limit that restrict it very much to 500 words. And then I have, I'm part of a thing, a group project, and I have to figure out what I'm doing with that. I don't know, maybe I won't start writing it right away, but I don't know. I don't know, another decision. But other than the one for Patreon, I'm not really sure what I'm going to write for the blog next. So, I mean, I've got this week that I can post the rest of Merry Christmas, Mr. Darcy. And then after that, maybe I'll just write little shorts for a month or so. I mean, people don't like that. They like whole stories. But anyway, some of my blog posts got messed up. If you've been to visit my blog, they updated, WordPress updated, and they messed some of my, all the formatting is like gone on some of my posts. So I have to go back in and put paragraphs back in because they look like big chunks of Word. That's true. Shorts are stories. Yes. And I honestly, when I started doing Thursdays 300, I did little 300 to 1,000 word stories, just little tidbits. And I really enjoyed doing that, you know, and I got compliments on them, but everybody they want a whole story. People don't want, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. You know, there's that I'm going to do what I want to do thing again. Because Chastity's right. They're short stories or real stories. And if that means you don't like, you know, you don't want to come to my blog because you don't want to read my little short story, well, I'm sorry for you. You're missing out. But anyway, that's just another decision I have to make. So personal, because that's all my work things. Like I didn't do side job. There was just no, my focus this month, December, so far, is my 5th most productive month the entire year. I'm kind of excited about that. I have a long way to go to, you know, I would have to write a huge amount to make number 1, or, you know, I can hit maybe 4 if I write enough, but, you know, think about it as cultivating different audience. The short fans can come for that. Yes, that's true. And then I can share longer works later. That's true. Because there are a lot of people who like just a little bit of a story for, you know, something that they can read in 10 minutes on their break. So that's a good idea. Because I really did enjoy writing the little short things. So we'll see. I might do that at least for a while. And then, you know, like Chastity said, I can go back and, you know, put a full one on there again later if I want to. And geez, it's my blog, right? I mean, I need to make people happy, but I need to make me happy first. My theory anyway. I have decided, because I've really gotten into Christmas this year, like for the first time in a long time. I have gotten into Christmas this year, and it's Christmas Eve, and I think I've explained this before. I'm really into Christmas Eve is what I'm into. So because I have, after my ex-husband left, and I had to come up with some new, because you know, your whole life changes, and I had to come up with some new, what are those things called? Traditions. And one of the traditions I came up with, because I've always on Christmas Eve read the story, and I bought this movie called The Nativity Story, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen. And so that's what I started doing. Well, I realized last year, because, you know, I had all those rough years after my mom died, I realized last year that I really enjoyed the Christmas Eve thing. So I've decided this year I'm just going, you know, I told you before, going all out, and I've got a little bit of turkey left from Thanksgiving, and I've got a box of stuffing and all that stuff for a meal, and I'm going to bake cookies tomorrow and a pie, and I'm just going to go all out on Saturday evening or not Saturday evening, Monday evening for Christmas Eve. But I decided that next year, because, you know, I bought the big tree for the living room because the little tree was just too little for that space. But, you know, it would fit like perfectly in the corner of the dining room. It's a little short, but you don't really notice the height so much because of the windows. Like, it would be about as tall as the windows, that tree. And I think it will just look really nice in that one corner of the dining room. And I'm also, so next year, instead of getting rid of the old tree, I think I'm just going to put the old tree in the dining room. And I can either push the table down a little bit, or I can make it like cockeyed in the room, like diagonal. And then I'm going to put all those old colored ornaments that I've been saving and not using when I discovered purple and they started making like purple everything, I went to a purple Christmas tree. Purple makes me happy. I can't explain why it does. And people joke with me all the time, you can't wear purple all the time, because I'm always like aiming for the purple clothes. And you can't purple this and purple that. You have to have other colors. And I'm like, no, I don't. But I love Christmas trees. I love Christmas because the shiny and the blinky lights and all the decorations. And I think that I'm going to put that 6-foot tree in the dining room next year. I also went shopping with my sister-in-law the other day. And she said, now she's very crafty. And I was looking at the tables and we went to Hobby Lobby. Okay. I love Hobby Lobby. I had no money, but I love Hobby Lobby. Hi, Karen. Good to see you. Anyhow, she said, and I found these tables. They're like, those, what do they call them? Sofa tables or something. They're long and they're kind of skinny this way. And they might have drawers or something. And you can put them behind your couch. Well, I need one for the dining room. And maybe one from behind the couch. And then I also need a bigger cabinet for the dog stuff in the kitchen. And she said, listen, you got a sister-in-law. If you don't like who likes to do crafty things, if you don't like, you find a table and you don't like the color, we can repaint it. And I said, you'll repaint it for me? So yes. So if I I'm going to start looking for some used furniture. Like I wanted antique, but I also, may not be able to afford $300 or $400 for a table. I also want to, for that room, the guest room, I want a 8-foot or 10-foot tall by 8-foot wide bookshelf. And I want one of those armoire, those old fashioned armoires. And the armoire, obviously the bookshelf is for my book. My sister-in-law is like showing me these bookshelves and she's like, you can put like books here and you can put baskets on this. And I'm like, no. Bookshelf, books. Yeah, it drives me nuts when people put other things. I'm like, where are you putting your books if you've got figurines and things on your bookshelf? Thrift stores, yes, that's where I should look, is thrift stores. I don't know that the Goodwill store has any, but I can look. I have to look around. I'm not even sure where thrift stores are because I don't usually shop there, but I have to look around and see. But anyway, so, I know that she'll take care of that for me. So I'm like, ooh, I'm all hot. Let's get this done. Yeah, they don't have that many books. I know, sad. I told her I want to recreate, because I had to leave behind a bunch of books when I moved from Wellsville, and I want to recreate. I don't know that I can. I don't even remember half the books that I left. But I would kind of like to, because I had to give away a bunch of books and throw away a bunch of books, and I am starting to recreate a library though. So that's what I want. That's why I want those. But of course, some of them now are my books. But I forgot where I was going with this whole story. But anyway, eventually, because right now I'm using dog crates for tables. Okay, because she was like, why don't you fold the dog crates? I said, because I need a table. So even if I don't have a table in that dining room, I can move that dog crate down the wall and put the tree in there. Anyway, that's going to make me very happy to see all that colorful, pretty. And then of course people from the street can see that much easier than they can see my purple tree. So, but anyway, I'm really kind of excited. And like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. I'll probably bake the pie in the morning while it's still cold. Kind of to warm, because my kitchen is cold. It only has one little, it's in the back of the house and only has one little register. And it's like a trailer size register. And it's a pretty decent room. I mean, all those rooms down there, well, these ones have high ceilings too, but the ones down there have got like the ceilings down there are like 8 feet 9 inches, and the kitchen is big. I mean, Chastity has been in my kitchen at least once. You only visited me once, right? I'm pretty sure. And my friend Angela has been here like 3 times, I think. And so they know it's a good sized kitchen, but it's a little chilly in the winter because there's not much heat coming in there. So I might bake the pie first thing in the morning. Yeah, only once. We're still working on a second time. I still have your Bodie mug sitting in the dining room in a box with your name on it. And when my return address and your name for the address. So I don't know. I'll probably send that next month. I should probably think about that anyway. That's what I want to do. I'm going to make the cherry pie in the morning, and then after our live, I'll go down and I'll get something to eat, and I will. I got to check my bank account. I hope in the spring. I hope. It'd be nice for you to see the flowers and stuff, because you were here in November before and everything was dead. And it's really pretty back here. I mean, it's really pretty in my yard in the spring and the summer. I do enjoy my house and my yard. Even if I don't enjoy the location, I'm trying to enjoy the location. Okay? I don't enjoy the location as much as I could. But I do love the house and the yard. It's pretty cool. But I forgot where I was going with all this. See, now I've lost my whole train of thought. Now I'm on spring, but it's very pretty here. Yeah. But maybe I'll send it to you, the mug, or if not, I'll hold on to it till March or April. We'll see what happens. But tomorrow at 3 o'clock, we're having our Longbourn Literary Society live, and it'll be probably far more interesting than listening to me hammer. I don't know. I don't know. I can be sparkly for a while. I made it the whole day the other day with my sister-in-law. I had a really good time with my sister-in-law, but all that, well, we did more walking than I'm used to, because I've really gotten out of the habit of walking like I should. I got on the treadmill. I've gotten 20 minutes of walking today, which is double what I used to get. And I should have an hour and a half ago when I went down to let the dogs out. I should have got on the treadmill. And I said, so I didn't. But now Jasper's all wound up now anyway, so it doesn't matter, does it? I should have just had him wound up then and wound up now, and maybe he'll sleep better tonight. But we'll be doing our live, and I'm going to be doing a lot of baking. I'm not sure what, I'll probably watch Cars tomorrow, because I didn't last week. I don't remember. I was decorating the dining room, and I ended up recorded the Curse of Oak Island program, episodes. And I think all I have left is last year, a couple from last year. But this year, I think once I get the baking done and get to eat, and then I'm going to, I think, watch Cars, because I was looking at, like, I posted a NASCAR meme, Team Claus, and the couple elves were pulling the backup sleigh out of the hauler, and I thought it was hilarious. It was cute, so I shared it on my wall. But I'm missing NASCAR, even though I don't agree with everything they're doing now. I really miss NASCAR, so maybe I'll change my attitude on that too. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm coming alive again after a long time being dormant. I don't know. I don't even know if that made sense, but I kind of feel like I'm coming alive again, even though it's now officially winter, and I'm going to moan my way through the next 2 months. I'm going to try not to moan, because everybody's like, well, you chose to be. I didn't exactly choose. If it was my choice, I wouldn't be here, but here I am. So maybe someday I can move someplace warm. But in the meantime, I feel like I'm kind of coming alive again. Maybe it's because of I have taken those steps that I've talked about in some of my blog posts towards fighting the seasonal depression, and I've made the choice not to continue mourning. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, we are coming up on 20 minutes, and I don't want to keep you guys too long. Well, I don't want to keep Chastity too long. She's trying to write. I I don't know why she's here. She should be writing. Why are you not writing? Anyway, so I'm going to let you guys go, and thank you for joining me. Even if you're watching later, thank you for watching, because that's awesome. You know, kind of tells me that you like me a little bit. Thanks, Jess. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.